Hayo hadhira yetu inafaa izungumzie, na iwapo una swali nyanyua mkono wako juu ili tuweze kuzungumza. Kuna kijana hapa, cha tusikilize sauti zao. Unasema jina lako alafu swali lako kwa kifupi kwa waziri.
Thank you so much. Mimi naitwa, my name is Ndindi Nyoro. I'm a Arsenal supporter and from the deepest village in Nyeri called Nyoro. Now, Waziri, I have a question on fuel. There is a proposal from my brother, a very sharp brother of mine from Kiharu. He's saying that we make fuel VAT exempt, we reduce fuel levy by 7%, we also reduce importation margin by around 4 shillings per liter, and then we provide 5 billion to subsidize diesel. Can that work, and when will that work? My second question, very fast. You've said there's a proposal to tax those who are not paying tax.
Back to the VAT exempt.
Make fuel VAT exempt.
7 shillings,
yeah,
I think.
And reduce importation margin for those who are importing by 4 shillings.
Importation margin by 4 shillings.
And then provide 5 billion to subsidize fuel. My second question, very fast, is on, you've said we are proposing taxes on those who are not paying tax. But the services that these people who are not paying tax, they are directly affecting the Kenyans, the common mwananchis. I think the proposals that are being proposed in the finance bill should come hand in hand with measures to caution Kenyans from these people who are not paying tax. If you introduce a 16% VAT on M-Pesa, what measures are we taking to make sure that this M-Pesa VAT is not I'm not paying that 16%. Instead, right, it's the provider that is paying.
Okay, fantastic. I think let's get one question before you answer that, Waziri. One question around the mobile phones. Around the mobile phones. All right, at the back there.
Sauti. Tusikilize.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
In Kenyan law, Act 46, Article 43, Article 40, and Article 31, it says that a Kenyan has a financial freedom. Then why is it that in the financial bill it said that like you have a right to M-Pesa? And kindly, where did that act of financial bill went to want to protect our rights?
I think I've understood that.
All right. Those we will be sampling. All right. I do ask you to let's keep calm, let's keep order as we let Waziri answer those 3 questions that have been raised. Waziri, take the floor.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Let me address my friend Wainaina from Nyoro. Actually, he's the one who said it's from Nyoro. This 16% VAT on M-Pesa, I don't know where you've got it from. But I don't think we have that.
Maybe you could bust that myth. Why is he misinformed?
Yeah, but because my friend here, Wainaina, I'm sure, can access website of Treasury and even Parliament to see the correct bill. Because of course I don't blame you. You know, there have been so many finance bills flying around.
Yes.
No. There is no tax on financial services. I think what you are talking about is the card. The card services. The card has nothing to do with M-Pesa. Those card services. Those people who have innovated the cards supply that service to who? To the banks, isn't it? Are they not getting income from the bank? And most of them are not Kenyans. But they get away with the money without paying any tax. Is that the country we want to live in?
How do we ensure that these people do not transform
that is now what we come to the procedure. We now have KRA and the banks to agree on how to implement. Ours here is to put in place legal framework. Then now, how to implement it, that is administrative. That will have to be dealt with. Now, on the issue of Ndindi Nyoro, First of all, tell him, he's saying that we should provide 5 billion to subsidize fuel. Tell him we did that before he said it. We provided 5 billion, and I said it here, and we have now even added another 2.7 billion. The first month, we supplied 6.2 billion. The second month, it was 5. We have already provided 11.2. We are even adding 2.7. So tell him we are at 13.9, way beyond the 5 billion. His 5 billion would leave the prices of fuel very high. In fact, diesel would go to 300. So tell him he's not an expert, if that is his thinking. On VAT exempt, it is easy, very easy to say, put VAT at 0. My friend, let me address you through Sheila.
Yes.
Sheila, the 8% drop in VAT, we lost 12 billion in 1 month. And up to the end of June, we will lose 24 billion already. We are implementing a budget. We are already in May. Almost the entire development budget has been implemented. So you can't cut it. Money must be transferred to counties. I'll tell you, already KRA has a shortfall as we speak. Where are we going to get more money? It is easy to say, remove VAT. That hole, where will we get that money? Do we go and borrow more loans from the domestic market? Because now we cannot negotiate with any external financier to support us. We cannot even go to the external market. The external market today is not existing because of the war in Iran. You can't even get Eurobond today. I don't know whether you're aware of that. So the only option available for us is either to stop paying people's salary up to the end of June, or reduce people's salary, the public servants, those who are in the payroll. We reduce their salary. Or, because that is what is left, we have salary up to June. Can we cut their salary? They will go to court. Number 2, we can go to the domestic market and borrow more. What has Kenyans been saying? What have you been saying? You have been saying, please don't overborrow. So, as we talk of fixing this short-term crisis with measures as removing taxes, let us also think of the consequences. But I'm not saying that cannot be done. That is why I said desperate times call for desperate measures.
Right.
If that is where it will come to, and government will make that decision, so be it, but there will be consequences. And then, on the issue of fuel levy of 7 shillings, you know, Ndindi, my friend Ndindi is becoming just notorious and mischievous. He knows very well that 7 shillings is not there. That 7 shilling has been sold. That 7 shilling has helped us to raise money to restart all the road projects that we are seeing across the country. It is not money that is available to us anymore. It's money that we have used to do the Mau Mau roads. They had stalled. Uhuru Kenyatta left them stalled. The roads in Suba were stalled. The roads, yes, like Sindo. The road in northern Kenya, which was being done, had stalled. The contractors had left the site. All these roads, including in Mombasa, Ndongokundu and the rest, those roads have been restarted and they are going on.
All right.
Now, that money was used to raise money to do these roads. And he's saying that that money should be removed from the field. It is not there. We had sold that right.
All right.